What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Southern Guy here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel at Southern Guy right here on YouTube.com, the official Southern Guy podcast. We're nearing 38 subs, so please subscribe to the channel right now, right here at Southern Guy right here on YouTube.com, the official Southern Guy podcast for SmackDown, Raw, AEW, and pay-per-views for the full reviews right here on the channel, so you don't want to miss a beat when I upload a review for Raw, SmackDown, and AEW. Like I said, you don't want to miss a beat. But when I upload a review, the guys for SmackDown kicked off with Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns coming down to the ring, and then we got, who else we got on this? We got M-Way, welcome to the M-Way Center. We got Roman Reigns coming out, stands tall in the ring. He raises the title for boy Pyro, goes off. Fans boo. Reigns takes the mic, talking about his relevancy and how he has helped Jey Uso stay relevant. And he points how Jey made Daniel Bryan disappear and how Jey will lead Team Survivor Series, SmackDown Survivor Series team, to victory. Then on his own, with the WWE Champion Randy Orton at Survivor Series, Reigns respects Orton and accomplishments, but not the man himself. The music hits, interrupt. Now comes Drew McIntyre, who shows up on SmackDown and will challenge Randy Orton for his title on Monday Night Raw. Drew is still smiling. All smiles as he marched down to the ring. He looked at Paul Heyman looked shocked. Raw to be on Reigns is at Survivor Series. Drew reminds Reigns last week how they were in the same ring together. Last of WrestleMania 36, Drew says he stepped up his game, becoming the man when Reigns left everyone. Drew said he is the man now and he will prove it at Survivor Series. And Reigns says he'll always like Drew and respects him. But everything he said was true. But Reigns lives back, and not everyone since came back to WWE watches Raw because they watch SmackDown to see him. Fans start booing Reigns and some more. Well, we get fans start booing more, and we get wise. And then Drew McIntyre says that he's the guy who beat Randy Orton for the title on Raw, and then he head into Survivor Series and shows Reigns who's the top champion really is. They had a stare down. This brought Jey, runs down, gets in between them. Jey tells Reigns, "I got this." And then Drew takes out. Then Drew drops Mike, and then Jey gets back, stands with him. We got Roman taking down, Drew McIntyre taking down Jey. Still to come, Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio, and to end their feud with. This thing is not working. I don't know what's going on. We gotta go down to the first match of the card before I run out of time. We got Intercontinental Intercontinental title match, Apollo Crews versus Sami Zayn. Winner of this match by countout with Sami Zayn, because he put Apollo Crews leg in the frame of the ring. Count out. Sami Zayn picks victory. But I don't see Sami Zayn win that Survivor Series at all. We get WWE producer Adam Pearce back. So he's talking about contract. How Drew McIntyre wants to fight tonight against Jey Uso. Peter said he will make it unsanctioned. So we got an unsanctioned match announced by Adam Pearce. Cowboys interviewed Rey Mysterio about the whole family. Rey cuts it off. So this is not about what Seth Rollins did to him. This is about his family being brought into him. Rey goes on about Rollins and says Rollins calls him the Messiah, but he's not. He's the devil, Rey says, and he's nothing to send Rey back into where he belongs tonight. We got Sasha Banks coming out for a segment. We got Drew McIntyre versus Drew. It's the section match. You'll see Bailey last Friday. I'm talking about that. We're not going to talk about that. Carmella drops Banks on her face in the middle of the ring as fans boo. Get louder. Carmella exits the ring. So music hits and Banks recovers. Otis is entering 3 plates of food and Dolph Ziggler in the ring. Talking about Mandy Rose exit. Dolph Ziggler. Then we get Ziggler versus Otis in a match. One-on-one match. Otis picks up the victory. Hits the splash for the pin for the win. Otis defeats Dolph Ziggler one-on-one after the match. Otis stands tall as the minute hits. We get Seth Rollins backstage with Murphy. The match will be no holds barred tonight. We get no holds barred match. Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins one-on-one. And the winner of this match with the no holds barred match is Rey Mysterio. We see it barely blocked. The Rey nails the 619. Next he goes on. Rey goes on to the top page tribute to the WWE Hall of Famer Eddie Guerrero. 15 years to the day he hits after his death. Then he hits the frog splash. Rey hits the frog splash for the win and the pin. Rey Mysterio defeats Seth Rollins one-on-one in a no holds barred match. After the match, Rey music hits. Family joins him in the ring to celebrate as we play. We get Murphy watches on from the apron as Ashley goes. Rey stops her. He talks about over to the emotions night. Talking about Murphy. Dominic exit AG next. Then Murphy music plays and we get back up as Murphy and the Mysterio family celebrate together. Get Chelsea Green and Natalia tonight. We get Survivor Series qualifier. Natalia versus Liv Morgan versus Tamina versus Chelsea Green. And Chelsea Green got injured in this match. I don't know if you're aware of it. She did get injured tonight. And the winner of the Survivor Series spot was Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan takes Tamina for the pin to qualify for Survivor Series. Greed never came back in the ring. She was barely seen. Actually, she was injured. She was injured in the match on the apron. We get Liv Morgan knocked off the apron. Get Liv Morgan win this match. Going on for the women's team for Survivor Series. After the match, Liv Morgan celebrates in the ring. Natalia throws a fit at ringside. We get Big E on commentary. Talked about the tag team champions, Street Profits, and they bring up Survivor Series match for the Raw team. Tag team champions Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Big E said that's good for all of them and the best of the Street Profits. We get unsanctioned match in the main event. Drew McIntyre versus Rey Mysterio in the main event of SmackDown Live. When we see Drew rolls over, then throws him in the ring. Jey Uso makes it Drew understand what, making him understand what. Then he back in the ring more now. Drew with the lift up, right? Uso gets up, and then Drew levels him with a Claymore out of nowhere. Then Drew immediately covers Uso for the pin and to win. while Reigns stares him down. Winner Drew McIntyre defeats Jey Uso with the Claymore in the main event of SmackDown. After the match, the music hits and Drew hits the exit the ring. He stops and gets in Reigns' face and asks him if Reigns understands him now. Reigns motions to the title on the shoulder and tells Drew to get one of these and then they could talk. On Survivor Series Sunday, Reigns then turns and walks up to the ramp to make his exit. Drew stares him down as SmackDown goes off the air. That is your official SmackDown review results reaction for SmackDown Live for November the 13th, 2020. If you enjoyed it, hit that video up there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right here at Southern Guy, the official Southern Guy podcast, right here on YouTube.com. I'll be back Monday with Monday Night Raw review and results and reactions on the Go Home show for Survivor Series for your birthday. But that's Raw. That's SmackDown, guys. Sorry it's a little late. Like I said, it's coming out. I didn't get to do it last night. Kind of passed out about 11 o'clock. But I'm glad to get the review out finally for y'all, and y'all can enjoy it. Don't get enjoy all my other videos I put up. AEW video game being released, and also a console game and 2 app games that is up on the channel. Check that out. And AEW Dynamite was uploaded this week for Wednesday, and so much more to check out, guys, on the podcast, on the channel, guys. Also, guys, have a great rest of your week. We'll see y'all guys back here Monday for Monday Night Raw review and results from reactions for Monday Night Raw review.